Kia ora koutou, this is Harvey Testicles for Eyes on the Balls News. We are reporting live today from a local hobby league where a rocket has been detonated, killing 3 duelists in the process and injuring at least 1 other. We would like to go now to an eyewitness who was on the scene.
Who's that? Anyway, onto the deck profile. I was first at locals on Friday, going 3-0-1 with Rokkets. Now this is pure Rokkets, there's no guardragons in here whatsoever, so none of those, it's just a guardragon spam deck, blah 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 blah. Nah, this is pure Rokkets, as God intended. Anyway, so one of the best boys of the deck, 3 Magna Rocket Dragon. All the rockets, most of the rockets, during the end phase, if they were destroyed and in the graveyard, you can special summon another one from the deck to the field of a different name. This guy, when he's targeted by a Link Monster's effect, he can destroy himself and then send 1 monster on the field to the graveyard, so it's kind of like Dingesu, it's non-targeting removal that doesn't destroy. Absolute best boy of the deck is Rocket Tracer. This guy gets everything going. You chain all your quick play spells and everything, uses effect to target the quick play spell card, and then bam, you've suddenly got 2 rockets on the board and then you can go nuts. Third, 3 Starliege Seafoot Dragons. He's really good for getting your combos going off. Him by himself does get you into the baby Chaos Dragons, which I do run 1 of each. But he also has some good combos as well, where you can dump Absolute Dragon. Absolute Dragon is a level 7 dragon, important. And if it goes to the graveyard, you can add a rocket monster from your deck to your hand. And he's also an extender as well. If you control a rocket, special summon him to the board, and suddenly 2 dragons on board, and away you go. But combos with Seafoot as well, because if you dump him, because he's level 7, you dump him, and you'll end up searching a rocket with Absolute, but then you also get your Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms, to your hand, and then Beat Stick, Extender, keeps coming back each turn. Brilliant stuff. So all my one-offs. Silver Rocket, he attacks the extra deck, not monsters on thing. Metal Rocket, he destroys everything in a column. Auto Rocket, take out pesky spells and traps. Shell Rocket, if you feel like nuking this and then nuking everything next to it. It's kind of cool, very niche, but he's just there as a different rocket name. Rocket Synchron, this guy is pretty insane once you get him into your loops, because if you got Router or Tempest in the grave, you can use his effect on normal summon to bring them back from the graveyard, and then he's a tuner as well, go into a level 8, which is your Savage Dragon or something else I was playing. Another extender, Gateway Dragon. If your opponent controls a Link monster, just special summon to the board, then you can special summon. So it's all about just getting more monsters on the field without having to use your normal summon. The 2 baby Chaos Dragons, works with Seafoot. So idea is if you open up a bit sluggish, normal summon your Seafoot, use effect, send yourself to the graveyard, and then grab the dark one, banish Seafoot from grave, special summon Collapse Serpent. Hey, we've got a level 4 lower dragon monster. Go into your Striker Dragon to search for the rocket field spell, and then Collapse Serpent gets your white dragon burster. No hand traps, no monster hand traps at least anyway. Kind of combo deck. The more rockets you see, the better with this deck, especially now that we've got Striker Dragon to search out the field spell. But we do have also 3 quick launch as well, E-Tele for rockets. 3 Super Poly, like I said, this deck isn't running any hand traps, so you do need something to answer your opponent's board. So Super Poly is pretty bloody good, and I am running 1 card as well in the extra deck that you can use with the rockets. More combo deck shenanigans, 3 Called by the Grave. I need to go off, I need my players to go through, so 3 Called by a standard. 2 Boot Sector Launch. So got 2 effects. Special summon up to 2 rocket monsters from your hand to the field, or if you've got a bunch in the grave and it's getting late in the game and this is still up, and your opponent's answered your board back, you go cool, activate effect, and then you special summon rockets from the graveyard up to the number of monsters that your opponent controls. Really bloody good. Cool. This is Plan B. If all else fails, and this did come up in one of my matches where I got Nibiru'd. He gives me a very nice token, gives himself a Nibiru, and then you just plop Dragon's Mirror down, and that can pump out either Fusion Starving Venom if you're using monsters on the board, you just need a bit of firepower, or the Borrowload Furious Dragon, which it's got a quick effect to destroy target one monster on your side of the field and one card on your opponent's side of the field, and just blow them both up. So he's really bloody good, and yeah, we'll go more back into him when we get there. But yeah, Plan B is the Dragon's Mirror. If everything goes tits up, banish 2 rockets from your graveyard, and then keep going. One-offs, Shrine, and Foolish, just to start getting like Absol in the graveyard, or Tempest to start setting up rocket synchron plays and everything, or start loading up for your boot sector launches as well. Reborn, you invest a lot of field presence going into your big bad boys, so if they leave the board for whatever reason, Reborn's just a 1 card, get them back. And 3 traps, Infinite Impermanence, good card, first and second, can't get hand trapped itself, can't get called by the grave itself, so it's pretty good. Now extra deck, Striker Dragon. He's got 2 effects. The first one, on summon, he searches for a boot sector launch field spell, but he's also got another one as well where he can target 1 face-up monster you control and 1 rocket monster in your graveyard, destroy that monster on field, and if you do, add that monster from your graveyard to your hand. So he can recycle a bit, but he's also a 1 card link monster that can target other rockets on the board if you need to start firing some bullets off across the pitch and taking out your opponent's resources and get your rockets going. Delingris and Quad Borrow. This is just the weird little combo where you go into your Quad Borrow, go into your Delingris underneath, and use Quad Borrow's effect to destroy Delingris, bring back, which special summons back 2 rocket monsters, and then Delingris' effect can special summon them back. So weird little combo. Quad Borrow is also really good as well for clearing out opponents' big link monsters. You destroy a link 4, you bring back 4 rockets, 3, bring back 3, yada yada. No dragon decks complete without Hieratic Seal or Heavenly Spheres. Pretty good. Your first turn board, if you're going first, normally ends on this and a couple of big boys. So that's that. Booster Dragon, it's a pure rocket deck, so he's really good. He can bring back, if he's destroyed himself, he can special summon like dragon. You can target 1 other dragon monster in your graveyard, including your big link monsters, and bring it back. Or he's like a Borrowload Dragon, but only on your turn, where you can just like target something to make it gain attack. But yeah, that sets off your rockets. Triple Burst, all round good guy. My big boys, Borrow Sword and Borrowload Dragon. Stuffed Beauregard, that thing's garbage. But yeah, different tools for different measures. OTK, controlling the board without destroying, but either way they've got quick effects that you can use to target your rockets and destroy shit. Other big boy, Bomber Dragon, just if you need to do some damage and means that you don't need to like climb up, because these guys need 3+ effect monsters. This guy only needs 2+ effects, so if you've done like the Quad Borrow Delingris combo, you can sit there and just go into a Bomber Dragon and be with that. Synchros, Borrowload Savage Dragon, everyone knows what he does, bring back. He's big boy, negates, gains attack. My other synchro I ran as well, I was going to play Red Dragon Arcfiend Scarlight, but I ended up going with Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. Yep, pretty bloody good. He won me a couple of games as well, because when your opponent activates a monster quick effect, you can just like banish the monster. So it's non-targeting banishment, and force your opponent to like really think about what monster effects they're going to use. Then for my fusions, the Starving Venom, I'm running bloody, what is it, Super Polymerization. So yeah, that's a standard given. Borreload Furious Dragon. This just needs 2 Dark Dragon monsters. Sometimes you can get it off on your opponent if they're playing Dragon Link or something. But best thing about him, quick effect, target 1 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. So once again, you'll be destroying your Rokkets and destroying your opponent's cards if you keep floating around. But then this guy also, if you can banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 Dark Link monster in your graveyard, special summon it. But it cannot activate its effects this turn. So he's really good as well, because he can sit there and just like help you like recur your big guys, because this deck doesn't, even though it's all a bunch of floaters, like it's very heavy investment to go into your big link 4s there, so anything like that can come back. And last 15th card in the extra was Diaplex Chimera, just in case you come up against like Marinceus or Salamangreat, you've got something there. But anyway, yeah, my matchups, first matchup was against Furnoids. That was fairly easy, did get some decent nils off, but in the end, I just like, if he's destroying all my stuff, all my Rockets afloat, whatever. Second matchup, I kind of pooed the bed on that one. That was against Sky Striker Trickstar. I stuffed up an OTK game 1 where I forgot that a Shizuku was lowering my stuff, so I rammed a Rocket Synchron. Oh, not Rocket Synchron. Ended up ramming Rocket Tracer into his Shizuku stupidly instead of just attacking with Borrelsword Dragon, and yeah, that cost me the game. Won game 2, and then game 3 was just cool in time. 2-0'd Pendulum Magicians. Super Poly helped in that one as well, and just general floating around and stuff. Oh no, he got game 1 on me because he just opened the tits, and then game 2 and 3 like just opened subpar. And last game was against Mech Knights. Kind of helps if he opens Mech Knights, but he didn't, so yeah, there was a pretty bloody easy one. He was the guy that did Nibiru me though, and then yeah, just plan beat it with the old Dragon's Mirror to go into the Borreload Furious Dragon. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. That's my Rocket deck for December. Consider it my gift to you this holiday season. But anyway guys, thanks very much for watching. Have a great holiday season, eh? Cheers.